CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken's here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, we are chest collecting at the moment. We are very close to being able to go to 6 engines, and let's talk about just a couple of the options here about where we can go, what I'm looking at doing, and maybe what will work for you. If you haven't checked the shop yet, then check it out, because for the next week we got some pretty good deals on. We got some classified items, we got some resources for $7. I mean, I've seen a lot worse offers. They're really improving the shop offers now, so if you are interested in any of those, appreciate it if you use that code chicken. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Womp womp, we're going backwards still. So here's where we're at today, guys. We didn't really play very much, but the good news is we finally made it late last night into rank 20. Now that's great. It's not diamond, it's not collecting diamond chests, so you know that's not ideal really. Yeah, still kind of a weird spot. Because we haven't been able to hit diamond and kind of coming into the later half of the season, so I find that right around now is when people either get to 21, 22, or they get stuck at 19 and 20. And it gets kind of tough to make up that gap. But either way, let's go over the tech tree and show you just exactly where we are at currently. So, yeah, we have not gone backwards, of course. The next move that we want to make is to go to 6 CR. Now that applies to me, and to you as well if you've been following along on this tech tree. But there are some other options. Now, heavies actually ended up being pretty good for a minute with brick at the battle orders, because if you got heavies, then you could heavy chopper rush, and that was a thing very briefly that got some players into diamond. I still think the better route is to go 6, because if we look at it, and if you haven't maxed out, you know, all your defenses and stuff, and you're still in 5, I would say don't bother. Wait to go to 6, because look at this. We've got shock bomb, we've got flamethrower, we've got DBD, we've got shock mines, we've got barrage, we've got 2 prototypes that are going to absolutely shut down seekers. Then we got more troop damage, we've got another stat boost, potentially laser rangers, potentially bombardiers, and I guess this is technically at 70 hours. So all of that stuff I would say is better than anything else that we could really do right now. So for those reasons, I feel like going to 6 makes a lot more sense than really doing anything else. Now it's not that bad. I mean, we've got all the, you know, all the stuff. We just can't, there's nothing left to backfill. So all we got to do is move forward. Now, once we go to 6, I think the next move is probably going to be to get shock bombs, because that's going to allow us to attack much, much faster. And if we can slow people down on defense, then that's good. If everyone's using rocket choppers, I don't see flamethrowers being a huge buff, other than the fact it's another building in the way. Another building means that we're going to be slowing them down even more. Since I still have a lot of chests to save, I was just kind of thinking about this as I'm doing this right now. I might as well max out the GB. There's no real reason not to. The only thing I haven't unlocked is boom mines, and since nobody's using anything really except rocket choppers that I've seen, I don't think there's a huge reason to do that right now. So let's go ahead and max out our gunboat energy. And yeah, so a couple different options. Now you can see that I also went with Kavan, and the reason I went with Kavan was because I think it's going to end up being a heavy chopper and bomber meta towards the very end. By the time we get, you know, all of the defenses, there is a lot of potential DBD, and honestly, bombers are kind of equally as fast as rocket choppers, depending on the base layout. And you know, rocket choppers are obviously faster, you know, on shorter decks and stuff. But when they have to either be all together or be all spread out, it can get tricky to use them. We saw that a couple seasons ago. So that's my thought process. So I'm aiming to, you know, not really get ahead right now. We're just kind of playing the slow game at the moment, just waiting to basically get to the end of the tech tree, get to that even tech mark, and then make our final push there. Because as of right now, we're not really getting ahead too much, but that'll even out. And I mean, you know, it's 2 extra keys per chest. That's 2, 4, 6 keys a day, 6, 12, 18, 24. It takes 4 days to get a node ahead of somebody else, essentially. So, you know, it's an advantage for sure, but it's also not the end of the world. But yeah, I was glad that we made rank 20. That was good. And we did that late last night with... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We did that late last night by maxing out the rocket launchers. That pretty well. It was still, I'd win 4, lose boss fight, lose the next one, win 3, lose the boss fight. So it wasn't necessarily super easy, but it did end up working out for us. So this base, I think we want to go from here, right? I think we want to go from here. Let's try it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The difference is now we have a lot more gunboat energy to play with. So we want to make sure when Rodero goes out, we smoke him, right? Smoke him if you got him. And let's try that again. We might be able to use the same smoke, actually. He's probably going to get popped there, but that's okay. Get some pretty good juice out of the squeeze on Rodero. Let's keep using critters. Okay, this would be much easier if we had some troop damage, but we don't. We're going to fizzle here, it looks like. Uh-oh. Let's focus up here, please. Get this engine down at least. Oof. Yeah, these bases are tough to do without the troop damage. That was, maybe I could have did that better, but... Smoke? No, sir. Okay, we're gonna medkit them right here. I don't really want to retreat because that's going to show our opponent exactly how many engines he's got to get done. But let's go ahead and retreat now. So he's at 4, Mr. Sircan. Is he going to have enough? Is he going to have enough? So we had 2 engines left, so he only needs 1 more. Doesn't look like he's going to get it, guys. Does not look like he's going to get it. So defense versus defense. That's the first defense guy I've gone against in a while, and I think just having that extra little bit of gunboat energy really helped us come out on top on that one. So back to 20, yay. Let's dive into another one here. So you guys let me know in the comments what's working for you, what's not working, what you need help with, and all that good stuff. I mean, on offense, I don't really, I'm kind of checked out of 5ER at this point, so I don't really have a lot of other stuff to show you. It's essentially been the same attack kind of over and over again, so, yeah. Yep. This guy's got the TD, 1, 2, 3, and we'll see right here how much of a difference, because we're starting to get some 6ER players now that have a lot more of the defenses. We're going to start seeing that pretty much, all the time now. The 5ER is going to be fairly rare, I think. So, yeah, we'll see how much it slows us down because we're not really able, again, without the troop damage, we're not really able to flare. We might make the switch back to offense soon, especially after going 6, because we're not running a cluster base. I don't see a huge advantage to having all the DBD versus the troop damage, especially if we got all the defenses. If we can just slow them down a little bit, which was really my plan going into the season, was to go offense and then just to have enough defense just to slow players up by a few seconds. So we might have to go back to that. We'll see. Let's go critter over here. I should start. I wasn't using my bomber, man. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. This is kind of a weird hit. We're all over the place. He switched onto the rocket chopper. Interesting. Let's go like this. And we're going to go like that. Don't know what's going to happen here. He may have fizzled. I mean, he's taking a very long time considering he's got the troop damage. So let's play it safe. Okay. Make sure that we clear this out. Go this side. I'd say he's definitely fizzled. There's no way he's taking that long, unless he's got like 1 RC left and everything's down for some reason. Again, play it safe. Just make sure we get the finish here. This will be the first 6ER that it'd be like this in a while. Huh. Weird. See, sometimes, guys, you just gotta have that positive attitude, and it really does help you out. 148. Very, 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 very slow. You want to be about a minute faster than that. Oh, he's still going. 148 is the time to beat. I don't see him with any... Oh, he's got the heavies left on the ramp, I guess. Huh. Cool. I'll take that. We'll take that every day of the week, guys. So, I don't know. Maybe we should be pushing right now. I didn't think it was possible to get any wins. But either way, I hope that helps you out. Let me know what you guys think. Down below in the comments, how you're making out, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys, and we will catch you tomorrow, 6 ER. Hopefully it's a good one. Chicken out. Back.